Hello lads and lasses, well then, this is going to be our second video today from the adjustment on test server. We'll do the Hunter persona sooner or later, but for this one, it's all about hitting the chair to prevent toxic hunters from hitting your chair and they get penalized. Right now we're going to test this out on Joseph. So as everyone does know as well, there has been recent changes in which if you hit the chair as the hunter with no survivor nearby, you will be penalized for that as well. So then, for our first hit here, it does show us a small warning, but right after you get the second hit, you do get stunned for the next 10 seconds. But of course, this does increase to 15 seconds as well the more you hit, and more or less, don't really recommend anyone doing this, but it's a great way to stop the hunter from being toxic from hitting the survivor's chair. Okay, since we know that we do basically punish hunters if they hit the chair when there's no survivors nearby, but now we're gonna check to see if there's a survivor basically within your range and you hit the chair, do you actually get that debuff? And it seems like as of now, no debuff is here applied even after just 2 hits. So it does seem like as long as there is, no survivors nearby, you will get punished. That is kind of one of the big bases in that sense as well. But the next thing we're going to test out now basically is if we hit the survivor and there's 2 survivors down on the ground, and now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this survivor. What happens if we hit the chair while we have someone balloon? So we're going to hit for once. It gives us a warning here that we will get punished if we hit it again. If we hit it once again, seems like you'll get a 10-second stun, and there is basically nothing that you can do to get out of this zone, which is very unfortunate as well. Okay, I guess our next question now will be, what if you use excitement during the stun duration, right? So we're gonna try this right around now. In 3, 2, 1, we hit, we get stunned. We can't even press excitement as it is fully nullified. So basically you see the excitement is currently grayed out on the bottom left hand side of your screen. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. If you do hit the survivor on the chair, you're just gonna get perma controlled, and it's best not to hit it twice because once is 10 seconds, second time is 15. And that's basically a free rescue one. Before half is like 30 seconds, so no more of this. Okay, now the question is, what if we are using Clerk's attack scroll recording? Will we actually get punished if we hit the chair by accident, just because this is something built into Clerk? So we're going to test it out right now. I'm going to press F, this Clerk scroll, and we're going to hit the chair. And as you can see, there was no warning there as well. Let's try it again. Oh, we hit the chair, no warning here once again. One more time. Oh, we hit the chair, no warning at all. But what if this time we hit the chair? Oh, oopsie daisies, we actually hit the chair, but now we use a scroll. Nope, there is no punishments there at all. But what if we hit the chair for the second time without a scroll? Let's see. It seems like it does refresh it once you use a scroll every time, so it knows that the first time you've done it is actually an accident. So here, as you can see, I hit the chair. Oh, okay, I get stunned now. I guess I have to, well, in this case, it just means that you do have to switch it over. Right? I did this a little bit wrong because I didn't kind of replace one of my scrolls, in which I should have. Because see here, right, when I use the scroll attack, that's done. I'm going to press 1 to replace it. Press 1 to replace it, hit again. Oh, never mind. Wow, okay. So basically it only gives you 2 chances. So I guess be careful from hitting chair with Clerk, lol. Oh, okay, it only gives you 2 chances. That's fair, I guess. You know what, we can test it again if we teleport towards another survivor. So let me see, we're going to teleport towards this survivor. We're going to hit Doctor by 1. Gonna get her for the second time. Okay, so now what we're going to test out here is I'm gonna use all my scrolls. Right, so basically it's kind of the same premises. I'm going to chair, and then I'm going to use my scrolls. So here's scroll activated, hit the chair. Nothing happens, that's fine. And now I'm going to hit the chair. Okay, it does give you, since this is a new survivor, it does give you like a small leeway. You hit the chair, oopsie daisies. And now we have our scroll, let's hit the chair. Okay, you do get stunned. Okay, so per each new survivor, it gives you like one kind of leeway, but I don't know what happened with the first one, I'll be honest with you, but there you go. Okay, now we're going to test this on cocoon survivors, right? So cocoon survivors is a little bit more different. So we're just gonna press V here to cocoon the perfumer. We're gonna hit the perfumer to see whether or not we get stunned. Okay, it does give you a warning. It actually does give you a warning. Let's try one more time. And you do get stunned for the next 10 seconds. Brilliant stuff. So I guess from the side of Soul Weaver, you can't hit the cocoon as well, which is the unfortunate part. There is no cocoon hitting anymore. But I guess spitting is fine, but yeah, you can't really hit this. Okay, now we're going to test this on who? On Smiley Face. So for Smiley Face, what's the difference here will be we're going to use our rocket dashes to actually hit the chair to see whether or not we get punished or not. So we're gonna throw this survivor on the chair. We're gonna rocket dash by 1. It did not give us a warning. We're gonna rocket dash by 2. It did not give us a warning. So it seems like rocket dashes are immune to this type of thing, which is, I guess, fair in a sense, but if you do, basically, it does give you that as well. But what if we use a rocket dash? Okay, it basically just doesn't really give you a warning. If you hit the survivor by the chair with a rocket dash, that's fair. But then, like, the second hit, yes, you will be stunned, unfortunately speaking. Okay, now the different part of Bloody Queen would be what if your mirror image hits the chair, right? Because that's kind of an interesting debate from the side of survivors. I mean, I'll be honest with you, by this point I just feel like I'm trying to look for ways in order to let Hunter to hit the chairs again, but these are all for experimentation purposes only. We do not really agree with toxicity. So I'm gonna hit the chair. Didn't hit the chair, fair, wait a second. Oh, that didn't hit the chair. That didn't hit the chair. Oh, that hits the chair. There we go. So that we got a warning from that. Let's try it again. Oh, no hit. Sorry. Not the best. Not the best. Why am I not hitting? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Usually it always hits. What? What? Usually, you know what? Usually it always hits, so I'm confused. No hit? No hit. Okay. Do we just not hit chair anymore with mirror image? Hold on. Let me teleport over. Yeah, I should hit the chair. What? What is going on? Hold on one more time. No, what? What? Okay, it doesn't let me hit the chair for some reason. Let's go look for another survivor during the meantime. So we're going to teleport to... Oops, round 1. We are going to teleport to... So I hit the chair once. And it just didn't... So basically, Bloody Queen cannot hit a chair now, right? If this is the case. So is this a buff for Bloody Queen? Ooh, this could be a buff for Bloody Queen. But I need to test this out properly. Hold on. So... I'm going to walk back a little bit more. I'm gonna do this where it's very close to me, and then we walk back, hit the chair. No hit. No hit. No hit. Wait. Oh wait, do I have... Hold on. Just by pure curiosity. I have aim assist stun. Oh my lord. Hold on. But we can still test this out. We can still test this out. It doesn't hit the chair. It actually does not hit the chair. BQ's mirror can't hit the chair anymore. What? What? Oh, there we go. That's a hit on towards the chair. That's interesting. Let's try again. No hit. No hit. It's so weird. I'm the most confused person out here. Sorry, this is taking a bit long, but let's look for another survivor. Because it should hit the chair no matter what, right? And we've been testing this out for quite a long time, but BQ's mirror, what happened after the update? Or maybe I'm just dumb. You know what? Or maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm the dum-dum. We're gonna try this out one more time, but I don't want to be too close to the chair. I want to be perpendicular to it. So let's say it should be like this. Okay, so basically this should hit the chair. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It still doesn't. What? What? I'm so confused. Hold on, one more time. This should hit the chair, no? What? Wait, let me. Yeah, that hits the chair. What? Well, I guess Bloody Queen cannot really hit the chair anymore if that's the case. It won't let me hit. It actually won't let me hit. But yeah, that's that for Bloody Queen. Well then, on towards the end segment we go. So we've kind of seen quite a bit of hunters with certain different items that hits the chair. But of course, I know some people are wondering, what if can the survivor cancel the hunter's stun duration? In a nutshell, there are some that can cancel their duration, but those are bugs. Right, so like right before this is actually on official live servers, the devs will definitely fix those bugs. Meaning, if the hunter stun push, well, if the survivor stun push, slow, interrupt, or even push back or pull in the hunter, they will not get unstunned. Right, there are certain that is exception to the rule, but those are mainly bugs just for now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't hit chairs on purpose, because now you will get well, now you will definitely get punished for it. But that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see y'all in the next video. For the next part, there was also one part of where basically NetEase said that when you hit the chair gets stalled based on if the hunter actually attacks the chair, if there's a survivor nearby or not. I know they removed this, but we're just going to test this out to see if there's any difference in it or not. And of course, we're going to be using Hullabaloo to test this one out too. You're just going to hear me wobble on about all my persona effects that has been locked in. I don't really want to re-record this part, so you're going to hear me gibberish for a little bit. How long can the survivor sit on chair? Now, during the recent adjustments, for people that don't know, when a hunter hits the survivor on the chair countdown time will be stalled for a certain period of time. And basically, what we're testing out here is what's the longest duration that a survivor can actually sit on towards the chair. But here's some introductions to all of it as well. First and foremost, we have Whelm or Overwhelm. Overwhelm basically gives you 5% attack recovery speed when you knock down two different survivors on towards the ground, and it stacks up by 5% every time, right? So like with this in mind as well, basically what we're going to test out here is, if everyone don't know, there is this new effect in which when the hunter hits a survivor on the chair duration basically gets stalled. And that's kind of what we are currently working on right now. So first officer actually sits on the chair for 75 seconds. First officer also has snooze, which is 9% extra chair time, which in a nutshell, let's say he has 82-second chair time with, everything rounded down. And including that as well, we have very fast attack recovery speed from the side of Hullabaloo here with 0.82 second recovery speed. Not only that as well, we have Overwhelm, in which when you knock 2/3/4 different survivors down, your attack recovery speed will be increased by 5, 10, 15%, and it stacks up to a maximum of 15%. Currently, we have 3 stacks on us right now, so this is 10%, but once we knock first officer down, this will be 15%. Right, and not only that too, we do have 25% Berserker speed, so Berserker even faster with the attack recovery, alongside with the extra 10% attack recovery speed from the persona that you just go 1 point down. So in total, he has 50% attack recovery speed. Let's see now how long first officer can actually sit on chair.